What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my bedroom. And happy 4th of July to everyone out there who celebrates America's 250th birthday. And in honor of that, I got my Team USA men's basketball Tyrese Halliburton jersey on to celebrate the 4th of July. Also, my Team USA Tyrese Halliburton hat that I bought at a Pacers game to celebrate. And yeah, I understand. Tyrese Halliburton didn't really play during that gold medal run, but he brought the vibes, which is arguably more important than actually playing. Anyway, if you're new around here, my name is Jackson Powers, and if you're not new around here, well, it's good to see you again. And today we got another wrestling video. Today it's WWE related, and today I'm here to talk about why Danhausen is currently the best thing going in the WWE right now. Now, you might think I'm crazy for saying that, but just look at it for a second. And this is just main roster specifically. Everyone knows how much I love NXT. Danhausen is the best thing going on the main roster of WWE right now. And, just think about it. He's on both Raw and SmackDown every single week. And pretty much every single time, he is the most entertaining part of the show. He's the most consistent part of WWE programming at this current moment in time, I think is honestly kind of safe to say. Because WWE is at a point right now where they have a lot of stuff going on that's not exactly, what's the nicest way to put this? It's not exactly good on the main roster. So when Danhausen's on screen, it's like a nice little fresh of breath air. The stuff he's doing right now with The Miz and Kit Wilson, there's a lot of people that think it's stupid. I think it's funny. The fact that he's basically got them under his control and they're just saying whatever. He's doing all these experiments backstage. He's talking to Matt Cardona, keeps calling him Zack Ryder. And it's just it's stuff like that that I love. And then also the curse is always so good. Now, the only thing that sucks about what they're doing with Danhausen is I feel like they use his curse a little too much to try and get their way out of their bad booking decisions. I saw the YouTuber Santizat talk about this with Liv Morgan in the Queen of the Ring tournament, because right before the finals against Io Sky, Danhausen cursed her, and then she lost her match. And so it's they're kind of using that for their get out of jail free card with main event people on when they make bad booking decisions, which I really hope that doesn't become a consistent thing, but I've seen it happen a few times, and that's the only bad thing about Danhausen. But that just shows you how good Danhausen really is, that they trust him enough to put him in there with the main event people, and it'll be good every single time. And dude, the dude's funny. I don't understand, people who don't like him, you just don't like fun. Wrestling is not supposed to be serious all the time. It needs this level of comedy, and Danhausen brings that perfectly every single time. And it's really fun to watch. At least in my personal opinion, I really enjoy it. So now obviously none of us really think Danhausen is going to be a world champion, but I would love to see him have a run with the mid-card title, which I think is possible. I think he would be before the title match, be like, oh, well, since you are finally putting your title on the line, but you don't think Danhausen can win, you are cursed. And then he goes out there and he wins the title. You can't tell me that wouldn't be entertaining as hell. And there's a lot of people that make the argument that this whole Danhausen thing isn't sustainable. And I'm like, bro, he's been doing this shit forever. It's not just been WWE. He did the Danhausen stuff on the Indies. He did it in AEW. And now he's doing it in WWE. He's been doing it for a long time. And he's really killing it. He's doing a great job. And I'm not going to pretend like he's not. When there's all this bad booking going on, he's been, the constant, good thing on TV. Especially with SmackDown. Because SmackDown, respectfully, has been dog shit lately. I haven't even been watching it. That's how bad it's been. It's been just completely and utterly unwatchable. But I always make sure I watch the Danhausen segments on social media, like YouTube and all that. And they're always a good time. So, yeah. Hands down, in my personal opinion, you might call me crazy. That's fine. But I think actually, like, on the main roster at least, Danhausen is the best thing going in WWE right now. It's Danhausen and NXT. They're like neck and neck. Those are the two best things in the WWE right now. And like, yeah, main roster, they have some good moments. It's like I saw a meme like a couple weeks ago. It said WWE is all about how much unmitigated nonsense can their fan base take before they're randomly forced to lock in on a random Monday night in like Iowa or some shit. And I'm just like, yeah, that's true, because I feel like Monday Night Raw is not too bad. Like they can still put on a decent episode of Monday Night Raw. It'll still be a bunch of bullshit, and then just out of nowhere, like we'll just get a fire episode, and it'll just be like, well, okay, great, and then it's like the next week they're back to their nonsense, or like we'll get a good pay-per-view premium live event. We'll get a good premium live event, and then we'll be like, oh, we're back, and then no, we're not back at all. But yeah, I think the problem with WWE, and this isn't supposed to be a WWE rant, is I say it all the time. They care too much about advertising, while AEW, that's why so many people are starting to start watching AEW again, because it feels a lot more like wrestling, not like corporate greed. But even though Danhausen is in the corporate greed WWE, he still makes every moment of his TV time, and he's putting on funny segments every week. He's actually not bad in the ring. Like, people don't talk about his in-ring ability. He can actually go. It's just he doesn't have to have 5-star classics. That's not what his character is all about. He's a goofy, fun character, and he could wrestle anybody because of that. And like they can just go out there and have some fun. Like, I definitely really loving what they're doing with him and Matt Cardona. At least Matt Cardona is actually doing something. Because he's been brought back to WWE for a while now, and he hasn't done shit. Like, so it's good to see him at least getting something, like being with the best thing in WWE right now in Danhausen. That's pretty cool stuff. So technically, you can say Matt Cardona is also the best thing going in WWE. Okay, I didn't even believe that one, but either way, Danhausen is awesome, and if you disagree, you are cursed. So yeah, I don't really have much other to add to that. I just needed to say that. Like, originally, this video was going to be about how much I hate SmackDown, but I was like, I feel like there's enough of those videos out there. Let's make a Danhausen video. Fuck it. I made a Leo Rush video yesterday. Let's make a Danhausen video today. Maybe tomorrow we'll make who's a stupid character in TNA. Maybe we'll make a Mr. Elegance video tomorrow. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't watch enough TNA to actually make videos about them. But yeah, maybe I could. A BDE video. I pay attention to what he does. Still hasn't won a match, which is crazy. But that's really all I got. Moral of the story, Danhausen's awesome. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a video, and follow me in the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.